While the sun is set, there's still plenty of light in the stadium for this prime-time contest. We've waited all day for this one, haven't we, Brock? It's time for the NFL on EA Sports. Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And away we go, here from San Diego. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. It's Kenneth Murray on the tackle. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Herbert from the gun. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Herbert. That's caught for the first. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Chargers will have a first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. He's going to push one deep down the road. This is caught inside the 15. He does it. Touchdown. The Chargers take a 6-0 lead right away. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And that hit is going to freeze him at this spot. He got stuck right at the 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Milton. Got Lamb, and it's complete. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
from the 23. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Derwin James picks it. And it's a pick six as he runs it in for the touchdown. So now it's 13-zip, Brock, and they've got to be even happier knowing that multiple phases of their game contributing to this lead early on.
Yeah, I'm going to guess the defense probably not going to keep up with the offensive scoring touchdown for touchdown, but you can't script a better start.
Dicker on now for the PAT. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. They'll try the extra point one more time. Extra distance, no problem for him as his kick is good. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Choosing to bring it out deep in the end zone. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. They're out and set. 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. Getting right back to it after that interception. Connection made. Travis Etienne. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. No motion Lamb right. 2nd and 3. It's caught. Ferguson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Now Milton to throw. He'll get this to Etienne. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. That's Baron Browning who makes the stop. They send a receiver in motion right. Here we go, 2nd and 9. That's taken in by Etienne. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They'll motion him out of the backfield. To throw, Milton. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. Big gain has them across the 40. And he's finally brought down at the 33. Offense up to the line fast. Milton. Buys time, rolling right. It's taken in by Lamb. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Motioning him from the slot right. 1st and goal. Here's Williams. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 7 on the play, and now they have 2nd and goal.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk, It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Cowboys reach pay dirt for the first time this game. They broke out the design, run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets him around 6 there. Brought down by Deron Bland. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
They will not get another playoff. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They have it, 2nd and 4. Herbert with a blitz coming. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, Brock, they could have gone run to set up 3rd and short, or they could air it out and try for more. They picked the latter, and the coverage was ready for it.
Sure was, Kate, and this is why I play in this position. You've got to have a short memory. You must flush it. I love the decision to be aggressive. I always fall on that side of the coin, but when you throw a pick in that situation, such a manageable 2nd down, well, you got to learn from it, move on, and certainly flush it away.
They'll motion Lamb right. Here's Milton. Taken in by Pierce. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Offense in the hurry up here. On 2nd down, it's Etienne. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Working quickly here. Play action on 1st down. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. They'll motion Lamb right. 2nd and 10 now. Hits him on the in route. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Working inside the red zone. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. That play's going to stand as we saw it. The penalty declined, and it's 2nd down coming up. Second chance at 6 here. It's second and goal. They send a man in motion. Running it after the penalty. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. They put a receiver in motion right. Milton back to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys tie things up at 14. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. Second down. Herbert now, blitz coming. McConkey's got it on the sideline. And they'll have it a little shy of the 40 as he goes out. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from San Diego. The Chargers looking for a score before halftime. They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Dump off caught by his back. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Offense to the line for second down.
Hey, go Lion.
Motioning the tight end now. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Chased out to his right. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
21.
It's Herbert once more. Completed to his running back. And he goes down a little short of the 40.
Whether they meant to go to him or it was an adjustment on the fly, that's not the read that was going to beat this defense for a first down. That look, well, this crew defensively was prepared for and knew how to keep it short of the marker.
Offense staying out there. Look at this. They're trying 4th and 9. Now Herbert again. He beams one deep right side. They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a 4th down stand.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Milton now. Gets this one to Pierce. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Stopped by Deion Henley. From the gun, ETN gets it. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Throwing now, Milton. Lamb's got it on the sideline. And he officially gets them into the red zone before going out at the 20. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. From the red zone now. Has it down close. And this is down all the way to the 3. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll give this up the middle to ETN. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
The humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. And he makes it across. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take the lead just before halftime. Just a great effort there from him, Brock, to take it upon himself, embrace the initiative, and turn that drive into 6.
You know, Kate, there was a day when you were watching Steve Young or Randall Cunningham, and that felt like a bonus touchdown. But that's not today. It feels like every quarterback's got to be able to score, be a dual threat on the ground. It's part of an offense every single team relies upon.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half.
Go.
First and 10, Herbert. He's trying another one deep. That's grabbed inside the 30. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Chargers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they had prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers tie this game at 21. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty. Now Milton to throw. He's got Pierce. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Running back sent in motion. Back to throw. Here's Milton. It's caught. Ferguson. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. They go play action on first. Ferguson's got it. Complete. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Here's 2nd and 2. He'll dump this one off to his running back. Complete. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. They'll motion Lamb right. Still sticking with the passing game. Taken in by Pierce. And he's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
That one's complete right side. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. Out of the gun, a give to ETN. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards. Offense in the hurry up here. Here's Milton. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Backed up now after the penalty. It's 3rd down. Milton. ETN on the catch. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Working quickly here. Looking to throw. He connects downfield on 4. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. It's an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble there on 4th down, and they move those chains. ETN crosses the goal line for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take the lead right away in half number 2. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. He doesn't like what he sees, so a touchback. They're going to begin at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Herbert from the gun. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
On 3rd down, Herbert. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Back to throw it. He's loaded another one up. Into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. Trayvon Diggs has got it. And the Cowboys take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life, really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
Here's ETN on first down. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. That's the end of the 3rd on Sunday night. The Cowboys have it with a lead, but the win's not secure just yet. Second down now, 7 to go. They're going play action. He brings it in. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out and gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Only one on the carry, so that's going to bring up 2nd and goal from the 3.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Cowboys go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he's going to field this in the end zone without a return, so they'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
59, 59. Hey, easy. We'll go orange.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Completed to his running back. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs?
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
Trying again following the sack. He just throws this one away. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Baylor Tiger. Let's go.
Herbert with a blitz coming. Throwing deep for the end zone. And he drops it in the end zone. The look was there on third down, but instead it's incomplete.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
Hey, Kappa.
Desperation time here on fourth. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Here's ETN to begin the drive. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
From midfield on 2nd down. He'll get this to ETN. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. To throw, Milton. He's on the move. Now here he goes. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
From the 26 on 2nd down. That's taken in by ETN. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys first down. Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. And he will score. It's a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys have likely locked up the win right there. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist, and you got to be an artist that can create when things break down, and that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
And he won't opt to bring this one out. Content to keep it in the end zone and start their drive at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Step. Hold me to right. 5-9, 5-9.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Damone Clark. And he takes this one back for the pick six. You get a pick six, you get a pick six. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick six and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning.
380. Hey, go Lion. Ready?
Herbert back to it after the pick. He's got the hook up to Ingram. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute warning in San Diego. Chargers just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Herbert on 1st down. This is hauled in by Ingram. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
1st and 10. Here's Herbert. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions, you get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Hits him on the in route. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Herbert here, 3rd and long. Gets this to McConkey. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Cut near the goal line. And in for the touchdown. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And the Cowboys manage to recover the football. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Has him on the quick hitter. And as this play winds up out of bounds, let's see what that flag is all about. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. They'll take 6 on the play. Now they'll face 2nd and 14. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Forced out to his right. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. And the Chargers are stopped on the return on the final play of this game. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And it was a game for fans of high